Man, I am having some real issues with when I come home from work. Like, I could do it at the park easily, like an extra hour, but the second stream when it's like dark already, I don't know, I'm so tired now. Because it's nighttime? I don't know, it's generally kind of rough. Like, I just don't feel like doing another. I mean, I'm trying to think. Maybe I used to come home, force myself, because the thing is that I have the habit now of, I'm hungry after work, very hungry. I don't eat during work because this break is so small and I prefer to study during work. So I'm thinking my system is better optimized for, I force myself to study as much as possible during work as well. So like, I sit at a machine right now. And even usually there's downtime to do random shit. As long as I stand at that machine, I have a lot of downtime, so I can just study there at the moment. It's more efficient than trying to study at home because I need to do it though. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, man. Like, my time just gets sucked up nowadays. I'm building a bad habit of coming home like a normie and fucking just consuming shit. Maybe if I come home and I just sit doing nothing for a bit, I get bored and then I do my straight after work. I'm exhausted after work. Yeah. That dopamine high, like after work and you watch like your first TV episode. I can see the normie appeal now and like how to get sucked into it for sure. Here's what I'm gonna do. Either way as a rule, and I'll follow this 100% of the time now. I do it decently, but not 100%. I have to take notes. I have to make 0 mistakes at work. Because else it's cringe as fuck seeing if someone sees me writing in a notepad. Because a lot of them think I'm studying the work itself. I'm not. But if I make 0 mistakes, so I have to lock the fuck in. Take as many, of course I have my 15-minute break, which is already a free recall and synthesis exercise, but and then after work, how will I do this? Maybe, okay, so I am hungry after work. I need to eat. Maybe eat without a TV show or movie? Do you not think you deserve a reward? How about the reward comes after you eat and study a little bit more? Because then there's no debate as well. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm going to leave my laptop at this position where it's at, which is a study bureau, I don't know what to call it. And when I come home, I'm just going to, of course, talk to my mom a little bit, eat, sit there doing nothing for a bit, just relax, put my feet up. Then I'm going to do an extra hour. Like you see, these days, this day, like all of these days, I kind of failed. I was supposed to do a second stream, but this kind of just proved how more difficult it is to study later in the day as well. It's crazy, man, the difference. But yeah, again, it's, if you cut on all the junk, like extra stuff that I have to do, like shower, eat, you do not have that much free time, to be honest, so. But I will do an extra hour. Or I could even make it more appealing, say half an hour. But like that half an hour could be very useful if I just lock the fuck in. And I could do half an hour of something very useful and practical. Like speed running technical analysis, like very quickly. You know what? I'm gonna start with half an hour. Makes it easier, more appealing. Makes it easier to build that habit. Anyway. Today, what I want to do is just actually grind out my filters. Yeah. In a way that, like, I copy from Weekly Mooners.
You got something none of us. Oh, come on. Why is it always this? I mean, I fucking owe it to myself to do this.
All right.
No. Fuck you. You don't owe it to yourself. You owe it to me. 'Cause tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'll be 50. And I'll still be doing this shit. That's all right. That's fine. I mean, you're sitting on a winning lottery ticket. You're too much of a pussy to cash it in. That's bullshit. Because I'd do fucking anything to have what you got.
Okay, here we go. It's gonna be a grind. I'm gonna bounce your head against the wall like a fucking maniac, but let's edit. 2 weeks lock in. Okay, 60 minutes. Let's talk through it as well. So let's read. What is the structure like right now? It's not bad. But it's based on... Oh yeah, it's based on... Why does this catch so much dog shit? Because largely... This is rare functions. We even say greater than 0, which is... I mean... I already copied it, right? Yeah. So let's do rare functions less than... And watch it die. Huh. Wait, what? What is it catching right now? Hold on, I'm genuinely interested. Sorry, what? Mirror, this was a scam. Fairly certain. Unknown, yeah. No, can open it. I'm pretty sure it was a scam. One snipe is sus. The rare functions is sus. Obvious scam. Why is this opening this? Hold on. This was also a scam. Gotta reduce it. We gotta reduce it even more. Watch now. There you go. Now we catch almost nothing. And 10% are 83% are rocks. What do we actually catch now, though? Not even worth checking. Okay, so it's noise. I knew it. But I repeat, if you look at the actual mooners, none of them have that many, like the genuine mooners. I don't think so. Look, none of them have that many rare functions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Suspicious functions. I have noticed a pattern. Every time there's rare or suspicious functions, there's no buy or sell tax. Like, I swear to God, it's common. Maybe I'm tripping, but let me see. Maybe that's just coincidence, but... Okay, majority definitely don't. This is like one of those just common truths, is majority does not have buy or sell tax, and majority does not have suspicious functions. It's a fact. Okay, here they do actually. Okay, let's start with the basics of security. Okay, so functions funding rug PCT less than or equal to 65. And functions rug PCT less than or equal to 65, and Bicor rug PCT less than equal to 10, and gas rug less than or equal to, let's say, 70, and cell gas to even account for null values. Gas rug equal. And so, guys, that's not equal to 70. That equals so, okay. What do you think it would catch right now? A shit ton? I don't know, like. Why 70? Why 70? It's a good question. I think majority of mooners just tend to... Yeah, they tend to have a quite unique 50% here. %. It's just a great predictor, I think. 0%. Wait, did I just check this one? 0%. 0%. Definitely. %. Okay, not even close. Okay. What about cell gas? Okay. Just gonna keep going. Buy tax is equal to 20. Which one here actually has a buy tax greater than? Market is shit, so high buy tax is a terrible sign. Alright. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone buy this. Cell tax is not really a big deal though, because they tend to start off high, and you might want to get your alert when it's already still high, you know? Okay, and as your R side less than 40 and large delay less than or equal to 86,400 and figure out a basic one. %. An idea, but I don't know if it will work. Wait, how do I make this work? I guess that works. Let's try something else here. What do you want to try? I want to try catch dead, like, revival plays, okay? It's gonna be a rough one, but okay. So for sure, the basic assumptions, we can say dormant greater than 1. Well, it's kind of specific. And what else? In terms of buyers, who would be buying into this? And oh, we're 0x and greater than 0 and wallet underscore 5k or wallet 15k or wallet underscore 50k or is it 100k now or what? I don't really remember. Fuck me. Where is it? Count. Oh, it's count. Fuck. These types of mistakes I cannot afford to make, man. One week. What is 1 week in seconds? That's 1 hour, okay? So times 24 times 7. 604,800. Let me think. Fair enough. This for market cap. Wait, all-time high. This for X's. Times. Wait, is that accurate? When you retarded? Yeah, okay, it is. What else? I have no idea how to catch these things, man. Maybe focus on fresh plays for now anyway, because that's your goal. Yeah. Understanding them and understanding how to catch them and how to optimize your filters for them. You're right. Okay, so now speedrun a 5 parameter structure as best as you can. 5 key parameters, okay? So let's say buy tax, that's the equals. Is tune-up better? Good question. So about accuracy. Oh, max buy, I meant. Sorry, what the fuck am I saying? 2%. % is kind of specific though, right?
Boy, he's incredible. I've never seen anything like it. What makes him so incredible, Jerry? Ever heard of Ramanujan? Yeah. From this simple text, he was able to extrapolate theories that had baffled mathematicians for years. This Ramanujan, his genius was unparalleled. This boy's just like
Start with heavily sniped plays, okay. $49 snipes. What else? What else did he have? What else does it have though in relation to that? Was it Bob? Oh. What did you say though? The 5 key ones? So 5 when put together just create the best results you can think of. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we not do 10? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we might as well do this then to be accurate. Problem is you need to be more specific on what you can. Let's try something here. Let's do 10 parameters, okay? Let's try something. Yeah, you're not using top source, you retard. boy, it's about to be rough, I think. Yep. Wait, 0 catches? That's crazy. Why is that? Why is that? What? Oh, I put max buy, not max buy percent. Oh my god. I was like, what? That makes sense. Of course. Why would it be? Brutal. Oh, that's terrible. Oh. Wait, what?
Alright, I'll do the math, but I'm not gonna meet with any fucking therapist.
Oh, I see why. Not really. It's 6 hours. Right. Toronto, 6 hours. 5:30, 9th of September. The dump happened when 5:33. We were at the peak. 11, give or take till 11. What just happens? 50-50. At least that. At least. Yeah, I can say at least a couple K then. So far, synthesize a little bit. What have you? There should be a couple things that you should have learned by now. You don't want to be too passive, my guy. Okay, so, well, number one, what you think will work. Mainly, if you catch absolutely nothing, it's probably a syntax problem. You probably messed up one of the parameters. The parameter issue that you mistyped. So like, max by less than 2. Of course, you're gonna catch nothing because every token has like a fucking 18 decimal number, or 18, digit number. That's total supply. So max 5 are gonna be significantly larger than fucking 2. You need to go from general to more specific and test at iterations. I'm not really doing that right now for some reason. Because like the foundation, I would say, of your archetype depends on like a certain parameter. Like maybe you say like launch delay is less than like 1 hour. Or some shit. But here's the thing. If you go from the very important parameters that kind of identifies your kind of archetype, like or centers it, and then you try to go to specific, maybe once you get to that, the most important parameter for your archetype, it shows that it's fucked up already. So you want to start with your kind of fundamental structure parameter. Like in my case, it's this, right? And even I'm kind of messing up right now because it has to do with fear of knowing like, oh yeah, my shit is fucked. So is this fucked? No, this is fine actually so far. Even in the 1 month, we're catching shit. Yeah, it's terrible ratios, but what? Wait, is this? Are you sure this is a 1? Something is not. Oh, it's not. Wait, is it? No, something isn't adding up here. Yes, okay, this doesn't add up. I knew it. What about now? Yeah, okay, I was about to say, like, so this is, why does this not catch that much? And the answer is it's a combination of, it's too specific, too tight. Is it though? It is a little bit, yeah. It just doesn't identify those like those tokens that you want as well as you think it would. Let's not give up on this idea. I want to fucking go ram this idea into the ground. I will get a decent post-launch dump play. No, that didn't really do anything for us. It's too tight. This is why I need to go test it each iteration. Fresh, it's probably fresh, right? Fresh is too high. That's just quite high right now. That's fine. Microfunding. Jeez, it's rough, man. Brutal. I mean, I could. It's gonna be a big file, but just the COD 100X just have in common, like universally. I could do it. Because I'm kind of banging my head against the wall with this, like, dump strat. Rogue AI, very high variance. LP original. Definitely, yeah, LB original could actually be a Well, this is a massive file. It's not kind of retarded to analyze. Maybe, but just lock in. Let's see. Not much variance there. At all. Lots of zeros here, though. Initial LP ratio. Interaction. And the issue is there's too much noise right now to even make sense of what I'm looking at. So add some fundamental truths to your filler before you continue. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly why you can't just go from the most basic apply tax. Less than or equal to 15, or 20 even. How the fuck am I already not catching shit in the 1 month? Like what? How is it even possible? I need to test some shit, man, because what? What? Valid syntax and go what? Arguably made it better. Well, debatable. No, monster pulls off that right.
Do you know how easy this is for me? Do you have any fucking idea how easy this is? This is a fucking joke. And I'm sorry you can't do this. I really am, because I wouldn't have to fucking sit here and watch you fumble around and fuck it up.
You got something none of us. Oh, come on. Why is it always this? I mean, I fucking owe it to myself to do this or that. What if I don't want to? No. Fuck you. You don't owe it to yourself. You owe it to me. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'll be 50. And I'll still be doing this shit. That's alright, that's fine. I mean, you're sitting on a winning lottery ticket. Too much of a pussy to cash it in. That's bullshit. Because I'd do fucking anything to have what you got.
Do you see the difference? Good structure, bad structure. You will catch some stuff, you will not catch some stuff. You need a level of size at the 4-month results for your initial structure in a way that it makes sense to build from. So there's no post-launch dump plays, is what you're saying? No, it's not what I'm saying. But something here is just not. Like, these are terrible ratios. There's very little token. Like, you're gonna have a hard time creating a query for this, is what I'm saying. I believe this. Anyway, let's take a little break. Pretty rough. We're like banging our head against the wall here, but you know. Is what it is.
Must have been brutal.
Oh, you don't even smile.
Thank you. I always knew you were special. Loved.
You're not even close to baseline.
The real boy needs a real name. Joe.
Joe.
If anything happens to this, that's it. You're gone.
Like a real girl.
Little Nip. Joe.
I love you. You imagined it was you. You look lonely. You look like a good Joe.
Dying for the right cause is the most human thing we can do.
You okay? Must have been brutal.
Oh, you don't even smile.
Thank you. I always knew
Okay, I'm going to do my last 50 minutes now. I want to actually focus on something, the question of structure. Like, why do certain small structures, we're talking, again, no more than, I believe this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1 ranges. I'm not using ranges enough. One, 2, 3, 4. I guess this one's a bit more specific, but even more specific. I believe the first 5 to 10 parameters can predict a lot of the potential of your query and like what it can catch. Like, yeah, you can create very, very tight ones, but that's not my goal either way. Like, it's not. Like, bro, if you catch 12 fucking tokens in the last 1 month, that is not worth it. Like, why does it do that? There's many reasons, but you gotta use probability here, man. Guys, look at it the way it is. Can't delude yourself. I locked the fuck in. Alright. Spam. So the structure to me represents the archetypes. So let's try get them as good as we can. And this means that the limit is, well, how many is this? Like actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5 or 6. Let's say 6 parameters. That's our structure. That's a safe bet. That's fair, honestly. I'm gonna take a bath in a sec. I'm gonna eat some oatmeal and some cake before I go to work, and then pick up something outside too. Alright. Last 50 minutes, here we go. Alright. Here we fucking go. Work on structure. Just structure. And ask yourself why it does that. Okay. So create a structure that looks for parabolic pre-launches. Okay, so live equals 0 and max by should already said. PRCT equals is less than or equal to 2. There's a lot of things that you shouldn't check for, like renounced, all that shit. What else could you check? Byte tags are equal to 20. Let's try to be very specific. 15. Numbers. simulate. You can't simulate it yet, so. Previous tokens equals 0 and PCT less than equal to 10 and 15. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. What's one more if you had to add to this archetype would you think could make a positive change? And why is that? Creator East, maybe. Oh boy, this ain't gonna be pretty. What? So little? It doesn't make any sense. When does it? Huh? What? Okay, unusable. Think of the security risky, but has some golden parameters that make it launch archetype. What? Yeah, I think that's generally a thing. So okay, so we got 3 right now. What? Yeah. Max by Pearson. Did I do it again? Oh, okay, I did. Five? Yeah, because I think they tend to a lot. It's just 3. That structure. Better. What do you think this will catch? I'm trying to, in theory, look for shit that's it's kind of risky to have some sus shit, a unique contract that has fresh interest. It's kind of a fresh launch, but it's not too clogged. There's some snipe interests which can be bullish, but we're nearing a post snipe dump, or we're at that period. I don't know. There's too much noise still, so this is pretty bad structure still. Even worse. Try the security max. Security max. Holy catch now. That is a good structure. What the hell? There's definitely a lot of plays that have these security, and they're good percentiles too. This might be over the top then if you add this also. No, I actually improved it. Not bad. But if we go lower, is the downside worse or what? Oh, that's even better. Think why I could do that. Why could it not do that? Why could it do it? Come on! I got all day here, buddy. Overfitted potentially. Cute. .26. Now, if we do 40, I'm gonna guess say the results are not gonna be as good. It still is, okay. So it's kind of impressive. What about 1 month? Even in the 1 month, it's kind of decent. .50 still. Jesus, security play is definitely an archetype. Definitely a fucking archetype, that's for sure. Alright, why it's so slow, bro? Why is it so fucking slow? I'm getting an aneurysm. So okay, so we're kind of stuck now. Gas drug less than equal to 20 is our peak. Trying to think what you could add to this. The only thing I still want open as well, though, is this can give me inspiration, and then ETH contract. Sorry. Fucking hell. Good. What about 2.5? Okay, good. What about 2? I don't think so, because I think a lot just tend to slightly be above 2. Maybe though. I'm not sure. Ooh, no, I'm completely wrong, Derek. You're going against your own what you know to be true. We could even say 1.8. I mean, I think this is where it generally gets. What do you call that again? Diminishing returns, right? Jesus Christ, bro. The issue is our 1 month results, so. Hold on, I want to check something. How does that vary? I want to zoom out here. What do I do now? No, it's not much better. Definitely not. We'll say less than or equal to 2. We're not catching much this month, though. Yeah, I know, but this is still an interesting thought experiment. Okay, so this is insane, kind of. 6,900 exits the past 4 months. God damn. Okay, so let's say, what else would fit nicely? We could say buy tax. Have I done that yet? Buy tax less than or equal to 25. What is that? 2.52. Let's scrape that a bit more, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of rough catching in the last month. Like, it's crazy how much more difficult it is. But it doesn't even make sense to me a lot of times, because a lot of this shit, like, the criteria is satisfied, like, for a lot of these mooners, but it doesn't seem to catch it. So, like, is this just downtime, development time, or how do you actually explain that? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Not sure at all, actually. Well, what do you think? I think, fundamentally speaking, in the last month, there is just a lot less mooners. How do you know that? Because I've been told so, and because every backtesting result I've done has shown significantly more catches in even month 2, month 3, even more so, and month 4, even more so. So we are just in a bad period right now, for sure. Wait, did I already... What is my catch now? It's 3.62. That is better. What about 15? I think this is where diminishing returns come in, maybe. Again, I'm wrong. But our 1 month is probably dog shit still. Fuck. My whole goal is catching a lot in the past month. It's just kind of brutal right now. I gotta think about solutions for that. Though my thesis on, like, it is, you're gonna have a much better time just going from general structure, like going for, like, this is, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parameters gets you a 4% 100x at 65 100x's. By the way, that means that there is so much potential for cutting data, cutting noise, and still retaining the exit. Essentially, it's a dance of like, or you have to consider, is this worth removing that amount for? That's essentially what you're, looking for. Interesting. 2.89. I think. What about 10? Okay, this is actually where I don't think it's a good idea. Maybe. I mean, no, because the issue is there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot more tokens that don't launch with a buy tax, and if you already have security parameters set, like I'm guessing if I did this, less than 6. Let me try something. Okay, I'm guessing if I did. Wait. If I did this, my query would get significantly worse and clogged with noise. Hold on, let me see. Yes, definitely. Why is that? Because we don't have security set now. Like Mooners tend to have secure contracts or somewhat original contracts. That's a fact. And if you say, no, I don't really care for that, but I do care for a buy tax less than 10. By the way, this buy tax is probably saving this thing a bit. If we say like 15. Yep, it's even worse. Predictable. Why? Because buy tax is the only security measure or effort measurement this contract has right now, and max buy. If I change max buy percentage by just 1, it's going to be worse as well, I think. 0.48, yep, slightly worse. But again, on the grand scheme of things, that slight prediction indicates an archetype that we're identifying and what we're now straying away from. And if your percentages are absolutely dog shit, it means you're not really identifying any archetype that's profitable. But the whole point is you identify the archetype. And like this guy said perfectly, I really like the way he described it. There is not... Well, better than saved messages. Cluster. This guy said it perfectly. But it's not a one-fit-all. You have a group by strat, and once you have identified the key cluster patterns, you group by. What does he mean by that? You group by a type of tokens. Like they are the cluster. A cluster is a group of parameters, right? Parameter is a pattern that you're trying to identify across. Damn, she caked up for real. Across many tokens. And I gotta bulk up again soon. Once my finger is healed, I'm going to bulk like crazy. Just not happy with where I'm at right now. Interesting. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's go back to where we were. Do it for memory. Sure. I mean, we're doing like a kind of security play here, okay? Functions PCT less than equal to 15 and byte bar PCT equals 0 and max byte percentage by PCT less than equals to 2 and byte tax less than equal to gas route, of course. Because I think the issue is as well, like, well, in the past month, it's not the best example because there's just not that much that fits that criteria, but you have to consider what you're catching, right? And I think it would make it potentially a bit worse. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe this is better. Still better, yeah. You can't make assumptions based on a single, like, why would transfer tax being lower be worse? People fucking hate transfer tax. Yeah, true. Don't think about what the people want in conjunction to what you're seeing. Could we scale this? I doubt it. 4.31. We're still identifying contract characteristics. What about cell gas? Cell gas? The problem is... This is a question now that you have to ask yourself. We cut down our percentages got better, but our 100x's also dropped quite significantly. We lost 10 100x's. My only answer is, and we lost our single 1 month 100x. To me, I made a change that's probably, I don't know if it's worth it. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Bro, what? It's not worth it? Like, look at these. You added a full... Like, bro, you have fucking... I don't know. Yeah, and even our... I don't know. I want to keep it like this for now. Okay. I'm going to see how... My thesis... My goal right now, my little game I'm playing is I want to see how many 100x's I can retain. There's a fundamental contract thing that clog. I remember clog being quiet. Maybe. Hold on. But clog, you'd have to test for null values. Okay. So it's not doing much of anything. It's doing something. Right? Wait, 65. It's doing something. 15. Gotta do more technical analysis though also, because I feel like I'm developing singular skill sets, and tool, the RPT filters, could eventually just go away, right? I do believe in the niche skill theory of like, theory, it's not even really a theory, but okay, I was correct. What about 10? 10 is kind of, maybe, 60 straight, yeah. This is not bad, I mean it's terrible, but I think now though, it's probably diminishing returns, maybe? It's more less than more than, that's for sure. Anytime that I think you're trying to be tight, but not too tight, where you say 0 is an anomaly. It's an anomaly, yeah, but what if you do this? Oh, sorry. What if you say, this might be a bad idea? Oh boy. Yep. Of course. This is good. Again, my theory here is right. Depends on what, man, but for this, I don't think it will make sense. I think you have to think as well, like, if I already have something, like, there are certain things you can't really know, like how do snipes play into this, like, but you're essentially adjusting for security, but not, how do I put this? You're identifying the security archetype, which is definitely, there's definitely devs, for sure, you could predict and know that care a shit ton about, like, I want to deliver a good project. I want security to be there. Like, why am I farting, bro? Like, low-key, I'm kind of gassy right now, bro. Protein up, bro. Shit. Interesting. So no clog. Okay, so that means, what does that mean essentially? It's just it's a statistic. It's a statistic parameter that is the number of tokens like stuck in the contract. And this is like measured. It's dynamic, but it's like it's from like tax and snipers and hype. Essentially, it's essentially high tax tokens tend to have that, or like post snipe dump. Buy and sell tax accumulation inside the contract, essentially. Something like that. Oh god, it's gonna rain, I think. Or a loss from Broski. Okay, so that's fine. What else? What else? What else do you think is a fundamental contract or safety contract? Attributes. Contract. This is always 0 though, so I don't know. I don't think this will make a difference. Not always 0. clearly, and it's not a good change. And our post all-time high is kind of fucked right now. Okay, so what else? Am I forgetting something crucial? Cell tax. I don't believe in cell tax. Did I try that at least? I think I did. Equals 25. And it was a negative change. What about... Yep. Okay. Anti-snipe code snipes less than 10, but I don't think that will increase, or no, it does actually. Why is that? Because think about it. Damn, that did a lot actually. The fuck? We're already identifying a certain archetype of people who care a lot about security and effort. Naturally, like if we said more than 10, that would kill our query, I would assume. I think. Oh. Yep. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. That absolutely killed her shit. I'm gonna fill my baths already because I gotta go. Okay, let me just discuss. So why is it that this is specific? 30. Because when you say 65, you need something else. Like, you can start from a 65 structure. And I think starting from a contract structure, I actually kind of like as a habit. Like, what features does our archetype contract tend to have? Contract into people buying. I think we're missing some contract stuff that we could use though, you think? Well, yeah, for sure we are. It's not in my memory well enough. LP ratio, LP original, LP locked for, renounced, media, slide. Mainly initial LP ratio, LP current, LP original, all-time launch delay, created delay. Sus functions, unknown functions. Yeah, of course, there's still a slot. Yeah, but these are the fundamental ones that I added. Problem is, I'm on a timeline. What timeline? Do you think East will die? No, I don't think Ethereum will ever die, but I'm saying, so what's your fear? I'm saying I don't know how long the RPT will last. Well, there will be is there a market for it? It's difficult, man. It's not easy. I mean, there is. And even if not, like, you can learn a different way. But it's important that you understand the why, how, and what behind these things. Security archetype, yes. was interesting. Like, because the amount of contracts that actually focus heavily on security are not many. But you can see they tend to have a positive outcome as the security targets. But this is, I cannot emphasize how important it is to start from a general idea to a specific one, and how quickly you can create good queries this way. It's absurd. Like, it really is. Really fucking is absurd. Okay, list all the contract parameters that. Again, every archetype from now on, I want to start identifying, even when I'm doing this research, like in general, like. The first thing I want to identify is the soul of the developer, the soul of the team, which to me, like, I'm not wrong here. I can't be wrong, because the code is their effort into the project, and if it's now, I'm not saying, by the way, there can be like an archetype can lack that and make up somewhere else, but if you have that already, this is a bullish sign. It's really shown by my statistics here. Now, the 1 month results is still a fucking mystery to me, and noise as well is still, of course. Who knows how much noise I'm catching right now. But, yeah. I believe the market will bounce back. I'll be delusional. But, Okay, so I'm gonna do a recall session in Bats. Bats. It's hard word for me to say, I can't lie. I'm gonna let the stream run because I'm literally still studying, but I'm in Bath. So okay, I want to kind of think about every major structure that I can think of, how to identify it in the real world, how it could be represented across time and space and all that shit. So I'll be back. What time is it? What about the 61%? I think maybe. You can. poison. I could, but I don't want to. It's not down there.